Alright, fam. Let's continue. But for what we're doing, I think we're almost done here, right? Or we already done Alaska. And just need to head to Tamir. Let's check it out. Nope. Got one more far, far away. One medium log, one large log. Uh, okay. I wonder. Is this a two truck mission? Or my one truck can be done? Well, here's the thing. I have to do one with what's the truck that I was using? Not the P12. I wonder the P12 could probably do both, I would imagine. Right. Zix. So I don't have a choice. I need to do one with Zix. Because our achievements. Oh, it's gonna be too loud. I'll just turn down the volume a bit. Yeah, that was saying that's every contest. Should be the one that's very close to finish. This one. What's a mile? So yeah, I don't know. I guess do one. Do one medium and then do one long log. Can you even do that? Can't do medium log. You just have a long log that you could do. Ah, well, so much for that. Let's check the tires. Let's take a look. The Pedro Bay. Alright, so I don't have my mouse this time, so you will just have to forgive me that we are using controller this time. So anyway, once I got that, we'll go to the road, right? And then what? Go to Petro Bay. No, go to Mountain View first. Because we can't just go straight to Petro Bay. Mountain View. Go left. Get fuel. Go above. Do we need to get fuel? It doesn't matter. I don't need to get fuel there. He can come down to get fuel, maybe. Yeah. And then, Petro Bay. Once we get to Petro Bay, then we'll remap. We can try. No, again, one of those things is like, is the shortcut really short? Or the shortcut is the long one? The color of the road is mostly brown here. So all these are mud. All these are paved. Then this comes mud. Then it's paved again. Then it's mud. Then it's paved. And then what? Oh, you have to cut down here. Then all these are mud. You might as well cut down here. It doesn't really benefit you that much. Should try to go the long way. So anyway, yeah, I guess the problem is about will the tire hold? Yikes. So this one says mud is good. This one says mud is excellent. But, you know, we gotta deal with the ice thing too, right? Gotta deal with both. Yeah, I think I can't chance it. Cannot chance it. Everything else is okay, I suppose. That is the long log. We have to go to the long log for sure. I need to just make sure. Oh. Oh, log station. Log station. Yeah, these are long logs. Don't want to go at nighttime. There we go. Ooh. The light is bright. Can turn it off, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna need that chain. It's gonna be too slippery, and I don't want to be jackknifed. So, yeah. So I guess we should think about plan B is what happens when we get stuck. If we get stuck, then we'll get another truck to help us, I suppose. We really don't have much of a choice, really. I don't like to do the long log first because, you know, we don't know what the path is like. In this case, I kind of want to deliver already, so doesn't feel like I have much choice. Up the side of the wall. We're not getting anything here. Here, just wood planks, I think. Where this one is where we're gonna get the pretty cool. It's like super muddy here. Long logs. Alright, long logs it is. We're gonna head back out. Do like this, I think. Definitely getting the fuel. Running out is a very high possibility. I do it fast. It's kind of ah, that's a fuel. Okay, let's do it like that. And oh, Here I have to be careful because I'm going. Wait. I do go to the mount. I do go to the mountain. I do go to the mountain. Remember. Okay. Maybe I cut through a bit. Cut through a bit. Whoa. Whoa. Just knee all your wheels on the ground, then we'll do it. Some point you want to take a picture, I think. Or stop for a photo shoot. Not take a picture. I don't know the hotkey for taking the photo. But I just know the hotkey to remove the UI. Kinda want that view, but whoa. It's got like sun rays and stuff. Ooh, this one's nice. And look at that. It's got the mountain and everything. Alright, that settles it. I leave on the UI because I kind of want to see the gasoline usage. I'm not as good as some people that they just knew. Right. I guess for you guys it's more immersed if I turn the UI off. Maybe later, once I get hang of the game more. Yeah, so we say we're gonna get gas here. We'll do the F1 racing pit stop. Okay, all settled. I was watching the Gamescom this morning. I guess probably like a week late. I didn't even know what was happening. Anyway, I caught up. And there's one other game someone's trying to make. It's just like Snowrunner. Like, it's called, I don't know, Heavy Loader or something like that. You can do like the crane stuff. You can have the driver get off and walk. So a little bit cooler in that aspect, but the graphic isn't as for the real. It's a bit cartoony, and you do go on the highway. I don't know, that doesn't feel the same. Something tells me like Snowrunner, it's still by far better um, than anything else that's out there. Um, but I guess it's kind of cool that people want to make games they feel like they need competition in this genre, right? Um, so yeah, I don't. A lot of nice games coming out. The new Mafia game, Mafia 3. I played 1 and 2 young when I was younger. They have remade those games since then, and I heard it's really good. But I just can't bring myself to it. I think it's kind of like a GTA light. um, so I just feel like I'll stick with the GTA. I think. I mean, if I somehow get the game for free, then sure, I will maybe play it again. Guess that's the key word. Would I play it again, even though it was free? Yeah. So anyway, that's things to think about. But yeah, some other nice games are coming out. A lot of horror games. That's very interesting. I'm not a horror game person. Actually, I get scared pretty easily, I think. So, um, but you have like the company that made a Little Nightmare. They have Little Nightmare 3 coming out, and then they have uh, another new game that's coming out. Basically the same genre but different title. I thought that was pretty cool of them. Um, yeah, so let's get fuel here also, just because we can. That's a service hub. Also get fuel here because we can. I know it's crazy because it's like, oh, you're getting fuel all the time, but I think there's no fuel once we get to Petro Bay. So I feel like I need a full tank to go there. Feel the need to have a full tank to get there. Anyways. Try to think what else. Oh, you know what? I need to watch Nintendo Direct. That's the one. I guess they don't show. The Gamescom is mostly for, I guess, PC or PS, PlayStation, and Xbox. Or basically anyone but Nintendo. Nintendo just decided to have their own shenanigans. Hang on a second. Kind of need to focus here on the downhill. Yeah. Okay, so this is a fuel station. Let's get some gas here. So there's a new mafia. There's so they have this new Indiana Jones game. It looks good, I guess. Troy Baker is the voice for Indy, which is, I guess, is awesome. But the thing is, like, I don't know. It feels basic. I guess I have to see it more. Like, a lot of these games just have good graphics, but it's not a lot of gameplay. I don't know. Maybe it's just you just play through the story, and then that's it, really. So it's, I don't know. Maybe you don't expect too much. Like Call of Duty, right? It's like 10 missions, 1 hour per mission, and then you call it done. But I feel like I kind of want like some more adventure, a little bit more open world with Indie. So, it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is, and it seems like, oh, and I guess Bethesda got the rights because they were saying it's Bethesda game, and I was like, Bethesda, don't they don't they have only few IP? You know, like the Fallouts, the Elder Scroll, the what else? The Doom series. Maybe that's it, right? Guess not. Apparently they bought the indie uh, IP. So anyway, I guess maybe it's alright. Like it's hold on a second. Like I think there are things about Bethesda that we don't love, right? Like Starfield doesn't seem that depth, and then Fallout 76 came out with lots of bugs, whatever. I shouldn't say that. Like Morrowind and other games I believe in came out with lots of bugs, but the thing is, like, the bug was okay. I guess 76 just had the bug was just kind of like not okay. So it's all about which bugs are accepted. Um, anyway, so those are kind of undesirable, but they do make an okay game, I guess, compared to what Ubisoft. Ubisoft sound like they kind of blew their, I don't know, their opportunity or whatever it is, like the Star Wars Outlaw. Like really, people were saying worst game of the year. Can you even have that? Worst game of the year? Right? So knowing that, I guess as a developer, I will be like, yes, I have a chance this year. Whatever I do, it's not gonna be the worst. You know. So warehouse loading, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go here, 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 and Kablooey. This part, let me see if we can cut the corner. Oh my lord. Oh. All-wheel drive. Alright, so here, definitely need the chain. So it's good that we picked the chain. Because this is like slippery, slippery. The mud will probably just spin here for a while. I don't have the DLC, so that means I don't have any cracked ice. But I may have muddy ice. That's a high possibility. Trying to think what else other game that look interesting. That I think I will play. Yeah, anyway, maybe I just have to go back and check it out more. But definitely lots of games, for sure. I thought with the writer strike or the actor strike, because actor counts voice actor, right? You would think the game will slow down a bit because they can't find voice actors. So, but I guess maybe it's not a issue. Made a mistake and stopped there. It's okay. Mistake avoided. Or mistake, what, addressed? I think maybe I'll stick with the low gear for now. Seems like it's pretty tough terrain. Okay, picking up some speed. That's good. I have thought about what I would do after we do all the contracts in Snowrunner. I think maybe we do need to go back and do all the contests, the time trials. You know, just say we did it. I don't love them, but it's nice to have them, I think. Want to stick to the side a bit. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see if I can push my truck forward using the winch a bit. Looks like it's working a little bit. Jeez. What if, you know, they made a game, your driver can get out with a rake, and then I'm here like smooth out the road a bit, you know, like you even out the mud. Oh, that would be so cool. I'll do it if it's gonna help me drive faster, because it's probably some amount of time, right, you're spending to getting stuck there. You might as well just have the driver come. Or even better yet, you seen people do that, like they put 4x4 2x4s on the bottom of the tire so they can get some traction. Maybe it's like that, right? Like you just, once you get some traction, go forward, then you come back, pick up your 2x4s, and then go home. Put it in the trunk. I don't know, there's no trunk here, but you know, you put it on top of whatever, the back logging. I mean, I guess the winch is there already. It's a bit OP, but I would say the plank is more classic solution. I've seen that so many times. Anyway, we got it, man. I think we finally got it. Get out of here. All right, moving forward. cut through here. Oh, but not hit the pole. Jesus Christ. Who drives like that? Oh, right. I didn't want to hit the sign, but because of that, it's almost caused an accident. This path I like to do the figure 8. Kind of mess up the groove a bit. Don't want to dug in deeper. It's funny because in real life you don't want that, I think, because it probably will scrape on the bottom of your truck if you try to do that, and the mount is a little too high. But since this is a game, you just do that and kind of smooth out a bit. And besides, I think most of the time we have the clearance. Oh, tiny hill kind of stopped me there. You know, I should have just stuck with the with the paved road. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do a shortcut, and then that way I can turn around easily, right? But I didn't know I was gonna get stuck here. I guess maybe it's not too bad, but definitely wouldn't waste 1 minute there. Alright, we dropped the long log. Then we have the medium log. Yeah. Maybe we'll come back for the medium log. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye. Alright guys. So today we have a special guest. Was able to invite my wife to play Snowrunner. At first she just wanted to watch, and then I was like, well, because she liked driving games, so I thought, why don't you give it a try? So yeah, this is gonna be her first time playing. She's seen me play before, I suppose, but yeah, this time I thought I have her participate. So what I did was I basically just pathed out how we're gonna get back. So I let her drive back the truck, and then later on she will drive back here with the medium log, because that's the mission that we need to do, right? The task we need to do. You see me doing the path where the controller is a bit slow this time, because currently traveling, so I didn't really... I brought my mouse, but I don't have enough USB port when I'm traveling, so yeah, it will have to do. But anyway, I kind of give her, we kind of went over a little bit of kind of give her some idea of like the controls and whatnot. And but yeah, from here on, she will be the one driving. Yeah. I think that's me backing up for her, just at least get to a, a position that's okay. You know, at least a good starting point. But yeah, let's see. It's gonna be a fun time here for sure. Yeah, this is the way we kind of go through the controllers, the all-wheel drive, the diff locks, stuff like that, which I think later on she didn't really have to use it since we're on the paved road most of the time. Kind of go through the option of the views. I was telling her of like, you know, you can zoom out a bit or zoom in. I think she wanted to drive inside the cab. So you will see a little bit later. I think she will be driving in the first person view here. I forgot if there's a button to do the windshield wipe. I never drive from the first person view just because I want to see how my trailer is going or what's happening. But my wife says she actually preferred this way because if you can't see it, her way of interpret is if I can't see my trailer, it's less nerve-wracking, and you know, it's for her, she feel more comfortable driving this way because then she doesn't have to worry about what's happening to the trailer, which is, I don't know, I guess it's different how I would interpret it. But yeah, I guess she's kind of getting hang of it, and she's a bit scared going a little too fast. You notice that she will kind of stop and go a lot of times. But, you know, overall it's pretty good, I think. I mean, I suppose this is the easy part. I mean, we just bring the trailer back home. It really isn't anything special. It's coming back with the medium log. That's where it gets really, you know, challenging, I suppose. And we off onto the main road. For some reason, I was really surprised how she got through here so easily. I mean, she knew the mud is not good for her or good for the truck, but I thought she would be using the winch or, you know, the diff lock, but she actually just kind of powered through on the first gear. And it worked, which I was kind of very surprised. you know, for her, she doesn't know that you could use the winch. Even though I told her, I think she's not used to driving like that. Um, but yeah, I think here I kind of told her that you can do on the low gear, and maybe that will give you more traction. So she kind of did that. The different was better. The biggest problem we have right now is the fuel. I think what happened is I think we did not make it, but anyway, she did great as far as, you know, first time playing. I think here we noticed that maybe the high gear is too fast. The tires are spinning, so maybe that, yeah, doing the middle or the low is actually doing better, which you did. Sometimes less is more. I think we talked about this before, right? Oh yeah, this is the way I taught her about the winch. She thought it was kind of interesting. You can have that. But yeah, for most of the part, she didn't really need it too much. You know, everything was working as according to plan in a way. Here, I think she was worried like the bridge is gonna collapse, and I told her it won't happen. So she finally kind of just went through it. But at first, she wasn't sure if she wanna cross that bridge. I guess that's a legitimate concern, right? Like, what if the game really have broken bridge? You never know. Maybe the future DLC does stuff like that. But obviously in this game, we know for sure it doesn't have that, so no need to worry. A little bit of spinning tire here, I think. I mean, it doesn't help that we are low on fuel. I think probably also giving kind of low power, but yeah. The funny thing is I never taught her to do the figure eight trick. I guess she just kind of knew that she wanted to do that, or maybe just by accident. But it kind of worked out, you know, when they get through the muddy parts. It's actually good to kind of go across instead of go along with the grain, so to speak. All right, now we're on the paved road again. Oh yeah, so now we're onto the ice. Shoot. The wife is also concerned about falling through the ice, so I told her it's fine. We don't have broken ice in this map. And we also have the chain tires, so the traction is quite nice for her to drive through. Again, the biggest thing right now is the fuel. As you can see, is only 7 liters left. I was hoping that we can make it to the next map, and then we can have the rescue truck to bring the fuel, but as you will see, she will get as close as she can, but not making it. Just inches away. So sad. I think has she not stop and go and stop and go, we would have made it at least to the next map. So yeah, I think here I kind of took over just to bring the other truck and bring the fuel in. Maybe we kind of did something else different. I think I recovered the truck here. Yes, because we're not playing the hard mode. You can just do that, and then we'll pick up the trailer later. The focus now is really kind of just get her to play with the mission, right? So we switch out the long log setup and then change to the medium. And here I think I was kind of checking my achievements. It should be done with the, yeah, what's in the mile. So honestly, we can bring any truck at this point, but I think the Ziggs, it's okay. I think we still continue to bring that. Oh, did I bring the ink? No, because the ink doesn't have the setup. I will have to bring a trailer, which is kind of too long. It's better to have the medium trailer add-on instead of a additional trailer that you tow behind you. Really like the Caterpillar 680. It looks so badass with the black paint. I kind of forgot about how I set up before. I think before I stopped playing, with the new log mission was added, I went through all the trucks and I kind of just went through all the color and then see which one I liked. And so I kind of just left at that because every truck is different, and obviously the paint is different too when it come how they come with the truck. So I kind of just went through them and then went by the feeling. So yeah, maybe here we're might have switched out for the international instead of the Ziggs. I forgot if it was better to use the international or the Ziggs, but yeah, anyway, that was the decision I made. Again, plot out a path for her, and then all she had to do was just to drive. afterwards. Okay, right, so we're going to log station, and that's where we get the medium log, so... yeah, I think, and then here I just give the controller back to her, and then let her drive. Yeah, I think it's probably too bad that this game doesn't have a couch co-op. I think my wife would enjoy it, playing co-op together. She does like driving game, and this game is really, you know, relaxing in some way. It's not like racing game you're trying to be the first place. She did say she liked Gran Turismo type, but this one is just more about delivery. You can take as long as you want. So it's kind of a bit relaxing in terms of that aspect. Oh yeah, she was saying that she didn't like the sun visor here. It kind of blocks quite a bit of view, and I guess the hood also covers a lot, so you barely see anything. The Ziggs has different setup, so you have a more view in terms of the, I guess, the windshield space. Again, something I don't think about, I guess, because I don't drive in first-person view, but because she does, these kind of thing kind of matters when you do your upgrade. It's just like, you know, people put like the bobble heads and all that stuff. I never put those things on, but because I'm driving in the third-person view. But yeah, I guess if you drive in the first-person view, you're gonna want that, which is cool, right? I, I don't know what she was thinking. She would just go, and this is the moment I was telling her, you have to back it up. You can't just keep going. And she's like, okay. Sorry. She thought she has to pay for the truck, which you don't, right? Like in the normal mode, all the fixes are pretty much free. But she kind of freaked out. But I was like, how did you even think about getting up there on the rails? I think she's not used to the new way of driving, because I noticed she pushes up the joystick a lot, and I think that's kind of like the old school way of driving. You just push forward and then you kind of lean right to left for the steering wheel. You I guess you kind of point the joystick of where you want to go, but nowadays you have to trigger for acceleration and the brakes. And so that's why I was telling her that the acceleration's on the right and then the brakes on the left. You just kind of remember that. But yeah, she's trying to get used to that, and she never remembers the brake. It's on the left trigger. So I guess that's kind of how some stuff happens just now, getting on the rail, because she didn't know how to stop. Right, so we're getting the medium logs here. And then it's the only thing we need to deliver. Should be relatively simple and easy. See how she does. I think I just take over and do the cargo management. At this point, I was telling her maybe park a little bit upwards, so then you can get out of it. You can get some traction. She was kind of confused. She's like, "What? I don't understand what you're saying." Because you don't play the game, you don't know. Alright, so the medium log. And once it's up, we need to path the GPS again. Yeah, I think it was just showing her where she ultimately needs to go. Okay, go to the petrol bay. And I'm plotting out a couple paths for her. Checkpoints. Make it a bit easier. Alright, we'll go to Mountain River first, not the petrol bay. Yeah, I think here I was telling her that you can turn on the lights if you want to. Or we can just move to daytime. I forgot what she said. Guess we'll find out. I guess we're driving. Ugh. Yeah, here you go. She pushed up the joystick again. And she's confused, like, I can't see anything. Oh wow, look at those yellow lights. Didn't know they were there before. Yeah, so I don't know how she does it. I just feel like if even the log is on the add-on, if it wobbles or whatever, like there's just no way for you to tell because you only see what your hood is doing, or whatever in front of your windshield. But anyway, she's doing fine here. No need my help at all. Oftentimes she's asking me, where do I go? And I was like, just go to the next checkpoint. Go slow, then you will know. Like the blue dots kind of reveal itself once you get close enough. She blamed me to put the trailer there. She's like, who put that truck there? And I was like, I did, because sometimes you need a gas or you need to fix your truck in that area. So apparently that's my fault that she hit it. Anyway, not too much of a problem there, aside from a little bit of damage on the engine. Whoa! Little bit of wobble. All right. Mountain River, here we come. So yeah, making a new path for her so she know where she needs to be going. Where I told her to get some fuel because it might not be fuel later. As she saw that previously we ran out of fuel, so it's probably a good idea to get fuel whenever you can. So all these roads are paved, which makes it pretty easy. I mean, we're kind of halfway there. It's actually, you know, just doing good. Some rock pebbles here. I'm surprised, you know, I never told her about the landmines. Because she was actually going pretty fast, and then I thought maybe she would experience it, but it never happened. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't have to tell her. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I don't want to give her too much information. She just get overwhelmed. I thought it's just best for, you know, because the damage is not game breaking or it doesn't stop us from making the delivery anyways. I just let it be. If it happens, happens. Okay, so just getting some fuel here. Still, just getting hang of the controller, I'm sure. And this part is where she's like, where am I going? Where am I going? And I was like, no, don't go down there. You're supposed to stay on top. And then she keep changing gears and I was like, no. I think finally I took the controller from her and then kind of helped her back it up. Because I was afraid once we go down we might not be able to get back out. I mean, as you can see right now, even just now we're already stuck. Yeah, I don't know. Forgot how we got out of this. All right. Whew. Disaster averted. That could have been really bad because I don't know how we don't have to like recover. We don't have the claw machine to grab the logs. So either we get a rescue truck or we start a mission all over again. Anyway, at this point I just hand the controller back to her. So just go on to the bridge. I think it's probably good that we turn off the arms and the hands on the steering wheel, huh? I can just imagine the hands probably just going crazy based on the way she's driving. I mean, even when I'm driving, it's probably the same. I'm doing a lot of jerking motions. So the hand's probably gonna freak out. Yeah, here I told her it's better you just go around, even though the path of the road is straight ahead. You're gonna damage your truck for sure. Whoa. There you go. Second, top off on the fuel. And should give us a good place for coming back. Or better yet, we could just recover, to be honest. I think maybe probably wasn't necessary to top off the fuel. It is necessary to top out the fuel if we had a trailer. I think she's kind of afraid of going too fast. So she's like feathering. If you notice, I think we don't go past third gear when there's a fourth gear in our truck. Most of the time, it's just first and second. But anyway, it's okay. It's her first time playing. I mean, she's doing good though. Like so far, it's really nothing terrible is happening. I mean, there's a couple of times with the close calls, but other than that, it's quite okay. All right, Petro Bay. Same path as you saw when we were doing the long logs. So again, I'm just pathing it for her. And these are just medium logs. All right. Oh, right. I kind of remember this part now. Now that I'm watching it back. We keep going back and forth the maps. Because I was telling her to be careful, turn off the handbrakes. Then she ended up pressing X, and then we're pressing X again, and then we got really confused. So I think eventually I kind of took over the controller just to get bypass the trailer, and also outside of the box. Alright, so this is me having the controller now, but I realize we're in the wrong map, so I need to back up and change, go into Petro Bay. Because I was like, where's the trailer? How do I'm supposed to go around the trailer. And of course, there's no GPS for sure, so. Anyway, just some technical difficulty with the controller. So this part I just drove for a little bit for her because I was kind of worried that she might tilt the truck. Wow. Looks like I wasn't doing that amazing of a job either, but just feel like I was responsible to fix it. Forgot where the rock is. I guess it's somewhere. I want to stay on the road, but it feels a little bit tilty. So then I was like, okay, let me just get out of that for you, and then I'll give you the controller back. So that's kind of what I did. And here, yeah, I was just checking to see if my path of the GPS is still working, which it is. So yeah, we are on our way back. Yeah, again, I'm surprised that she went through that part so quickly. It's just the way she drives, I guess. So I noticed that she's doing this method of like kind of inch her way through, like it just, kind of feather the accelerator and then getting it through. And it's, again, it's kind of working. Maybe because she's on the first gear. I think for me, I probably would have stuck here probably a little bit longer, but it looks to me, anyways, it seems like she's making good progress, just the way she drives through this muddy area. It's kind of interesting. Coming through this bridge again, coming from the other side. Surprisingly, the bridge doesn't wobble, right? I feel like it could. It's a wooden bridge, but that wooden bridge is really sturdy. For sure. Okay. Let's see how she get through this mud patch. Ah, just drives through it. Like there was nothing. So maybe here's something I learned. As long as you're on the first gear, with these like deep mud, it doesn't really do anything to you. You can just kind of plow through as long as you're on the first gear, and you do this kind of like a throttle thing. I mean, look at here. This is supposed to be the hard part, right? She's able to kind of inch her way through. I think she might have been stuck. It's still moving though. You know, again, she's just on auto. Whatever that auto means, it's actually quite powerful. Yep, no winch, no nothing. Just the right trigger button. And then we're pretty much out already. Right, pretty interesting, right? It's like everyone plays the game differently. She just made it through. Easy peasy. No special strategy, none of the, like, not like us. We're like, oh, let's change the diff lock. Let's change it to first gear, third gear. Let's wiggle our wheels and whatever. Oh, just set it on auto and then just feather the gasoline, feather the acceleration. So close. Coming up to the final spot. I think none of these paths are any difficult at this point. Pretty much a straight shot. I mean, maybe they're not paved road, but I don't think they're difficult. There you go. I can see it. Uh-huh. All right. There you go. Right in the box. So that completes Far, Far Away. It was about time, thanks for quick. We were about to think of plan B or C. I give us a $14,000. Oh, I think my controller is disconnecting again. Oh, that's good now. So here I'm thinking a way of going back, and I'm also deciding if I should bring back that trailer, which I think I should. Um, I think wife is tired, so I'm taking over um, the driving back part of the journey, which is totally okay for me. I mean, we'll do it pretty quick, I think. Maybe just 15 minutes, I would say. But anyway, yeah, I will just path these and then fly home if I can. So this kind of give us ideas of how much fuel we really need. I think I have enough to go all the way to the fuel station. So let's see how fast I can get there. Alright, onto the paved road. Gonna fly from here. Whoa! Jesus. You know that it's me driving now because the wife wasn't really driving that fast at all. I'm gonna see if I can do better. See? I was stuck here for a bit, but yeah, she was able to moving forward a lot quicker, I think. I mean, I don't know. Relatively quicker. Yeah, but this part, I suppose the lower gear is definitely helping a lot more than high gears. Get a little bit of winch help. Spider-Man my way out of here. Oh, see, look. I feel like I'm struggling here because I'm on the high gear. Yikes. Alright, get through this muddy part. See if I can cut the corner. Or do my figure eight. Alright. Out of there. Into the paved road. And then the icy road. Yeah. So this is the part I'm somewhat stupid. Look at how much I'm sliding. The hell, man. It's not a Tokyo Drift with semi-trucks. Alright, so my idea was kind of like bump this trailer so it turns around. I feel like I could have used the winch. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, it's already pointed out the direction. So really I just need to pull forward or latch onto it. I think I can't attach the trailer. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't work like that. I don't have the front part of it. So I think what I did was just, yeah, I just tow it as is. One way I could have done was delete the trailer. I don't need the money. I don't care about the money, right? Could just delete it and recover to the garage. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think that would have been a pretty good deal. But yeah. Anyway, sometimes it's just fun to drive. It's like a relaxing thing for me. There's still other games I'm playing, but I mean, they kind of all on pause just because I'm so into this game. Okay, so here is where I decide to sell the trailer and, you know, to sell it, then I can just recover. Whoa! Forgot to attach to my truck. Krung! It's probably too close, but it's okay. Oh my god. I think it's probably like doing some major damage. I mean, for sure, you won't be able to do that in real life, right? You would have broke the trailer one way or the other and then broke the road. Oh, I think I missed it. Derp. So now the next trailer station is where? The one in the middle, right? Well, I think maybe this is the part where I just thought I can just delete it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh my god, that trailer is sliding all over the place. Such a hassle. Bring it back. It's weird that it slides because it has the chain tires on, right? So it should have a bit of a traction, but because it's not mounted properly, it just slides all over the place. So weird. Whoa. Almost there. Jesus. Here we are. And I think I'm gonna do the easy route. I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, yes. At this point, I realize I can't sell it because you can only sell the trailer that's mounted on you. So I just dropped there and then went back home. Anyway, that's it. We'll catch you guys next time. That was fun. Bye-bye.